Hey guys, what's up? It's me, I'm back. This video was a request by someone who's preparing for the CAE and specifically the topic of proposal writing. As you can see, by the time I finish this video, Halloween will have already happened. Future perfect. You can see my little Halloween costume in the back coming along. I'm gonna be Medusa. Been working on this baby for a while. Look out, Beyonce. So please excuse the mess. I thought about cleaning up back there, but I was like, oh, your YouTube audience knows you're a mess. It's fine. Okay, but like, let's talk about the real reason I'm excited for Halloween. I get to wear these amazing nails. But they're so hard to get on. Okay, proposals. Wait. Proposals. Similar to the report, but there are some differences too. The CAE uses this rubric, take a good long look, to score your essays. I also put a link below to where you can find this rubric as well as the one for the speaking. You should be familiar with these before you walk into the exam. So I've decided in this video, we're gonna go through the 4 criteria on the rubric. Criteria meaning section. So you'll know what to do to get a high score for each area to give you an overall high score. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's do it. But first, we need an example that we can refer to throughout this video. Okay, here it is. Your town has been chosen as a potential host for an international music festival. Write a proposal to the organizers explaining why your town is the best option for the festival. Be sure to include information about accommodation, transport, and other entertainment options for visitors. Okay, let's get to our first criteria. Content. In order to get a high score for content, you have to make sure you address every part of the question. Let's take our example. You have to address accommodation equally as transportation, equal with other entertainment in the town. Leave any of these out and they ain't gonna be happy. The reader must be fully informed. Don't come for my British accent, I know it sucks. Okay, area 2. Communicative achievement. This criteria has everything to do with, does it look like a real proposal? You want to make sure you have a title, you have headings, typically 1 heading per paragraph, but also your register needs to be tight. Meaning formal, 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 formal. No contractions, no slang. And make sure you're using language to persuade, to convince. That's one major difference between the report and the proposal. The report is pretty straightforward. You're just giving, describing, expanding information. But with the proposal, you're convincing. You're trying to get people to do something or to believe something. So you have to use the appropriate language for that. I'll give you some phrases later. Not done yet. Organization. This is kind of tough and you might want to do some vocabulary study, some grammar study, so you can use connecting words and phrases that are beyond the basics. Let's start with the introduction. Because this is so formal, you can do this is what I'm writing about. Here it is, type of beginning. For our example, let's say our city is Honolulu. We could say, the purpose of this proposal is to outline reasons for why Honolulu is an ideal place for an international music festival. There are a number of accommodation, transportation, and there are a number of oh my goodness. There are a number of accommodation, transportation, and entertainment options available for tourists who visit the area. Oh my gosh. Bam. I should have been an actor.
I can't go out. I'm sick.
And that's it. Don't overthink it. You don't have to put any more than that. Your focus should be your body paragraphs. God, this video is so crooked. If this video is not straight, don't hate me. Am I straight? Oh, wait. For the body paragraphs, accommodation, transportation, and entertainment options, your connecting words can be at the beginning of the paragraphs, sure. But please make sure that you're inserting connectors and linking adverbials within your paragraphs too, to link and connect sentences and more specific ideas too. Being able to do this goes beyond the basics of organizational writing. Like, please stay away from like, first of all, secondly, thirdly, finally, like, I can't. And as for the other ones that we all know, like furthermore and moreover and nevertheless, these are fine, these are okay, but don't overuse them. My advice, don't use them more than once in an essay. I'm sounding a little bitchy, but I can't help it. As a teacher, we know and we expect which connectors all students are going to know and use again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Imagine the people at Cambridge, they see them over and over again too, but this is a serious exam and they're not impressed. Other structures can be used too, like inversion. I'll show you. Back to our example, let's say I'm starting my third paragraph about entertainment. The first sentence could be, not only is Honolulu an appropriate venue for logistical reasons, but it also offers a wide range of nightlife activities and entertainment possibilities for tourists. And then I would describe these options and activities. Another thing that can be really effective is a special type of prepositional phrase, or as testers like to call them, prepended prepositional phrases. Say that 10 times fast. Ew, what is that? Basically, they act as connectors at the beginning of sentences and paragraphs. They're phrases that start with the preposition. For our purposes, here's some examples. In terms of accommodation, within the island city of Honolulu, as a popular tourist destination, Honolulu provides a variety of accommodation options for tourists who seek a range of amenities. Ooh, these are good. I wish I was taking the Cambridge. No, I don't. But yeah, look, I'm using an entire phrase to connect, not just a word. This takes so much more thought and work than just one first or second or third. Get it away. Okay, and last grammar connector, participle phrases. Oh, participle clauses, my bad. Woo! I need to do a video on that itself. Those are kind of tricky too. But think about something like this. After attending the festival, visitors can indulge themselves in the finest dining Honolulu has to offer. Okay, look up participle clauses. Yeah, I need to do a video on that. But they use the participles, the present participle or the ing forms, the past participles, that third form, or the ed form. I just can't with the formulas right now. I'm sorry. And then area 4, language. Why we're all here, right? The proposal is very similar to the report in this aspect. For the proposal, you also need to stay away from informal vocabulary. A lot, very important, really, many different, good, bad, etc. High-level vocabulary, meaning sometimes you need to change one word into a whole phrase or a whole clause. Oh, I have a video on advancing your writing for the CAE. I forgot about that. So watch that. I think I talk about like changing a one-word adverb into a phrase, which is really effective. Thanks, me. You really have to watch yourself for this task because you're not writing in your diary. If it's a proposal, you're almost writing in a way that you don't speak, or in a way that we don't speak. And that takes a lot of thought and effort. The language and structures you should be using in this type of writing are the types of structures that make us sound like we're from another time, like inversion, cleft sentences, and participle clauses. But pull out the famous ones too. conditionals, passives, relative clauses, complex sentences with multiple clauses in them. However, you can write simple sentences too, just don't write too many. Add them in here or there for effect. Because remember, it does get boring if we are writing in the same length sentences throughout the whole essay. Vocab moment, it becomes really monotonous. Woo, okay, I think that's good. So I put some links in the bottom of my English YouTube channel box. Oh my god, I found Shakespeare. He wasn't cute. I've put some links below. Check them out. I labeled them because there's a few. It's a lot, I know, but each part of the rubric is its own beast. Beast! But take it slow and equip yourself with some more vocabulary and grammar that you can use to tackle this task. Oh, and here's that slide with other useful phrases you can use in your proposal. And that's it.